Bitcoin does the same thing. Every single October, we have seen this happen in September, and it just happened for the 4th time ever. So we're going to look at what exactly is Bitcoin going to do in October, why is it going to happen, and what are the odds that this plays out, as well as a price target. So if you hold any Bitcoin, this is a very, very important video. But what are we talking about when it comes to October? Well, we're talking about Uptober, everybody, because we have seen this play out, like I said, only 4 times in Bitcoin's past. And the thing I'm talking about is a green September. Here's the monthly chart, and you can see all the price action in Bitcoin's past. Now, one thing you're going to notice is we don't have a green September all that often, but when we do, every single time, all 3 times, it is given as a green October, November, and December. But what makes this even more important is how infrequently we are green in September. And so if we look back at the tweet from Quentin048.eth, definitely deserves a follow here, 100% of election years had a green October, November, and December. And if you want to learn more about what a presidential election will do for Bitcoin's price, we just put out a video about a month ago, but there's still the rest of November and the rest of December. But what exactly are the odds we're going to get a green October, November, and December? Well, I have the odds, and then after this, we're going to do a price prediction, everybody, and it is 82% odds we're going to have an ultra bullish Q4. Now, the 82% is by no means a certainty. You can see it has only happened 3 times, but it has happened all 3 times. But with us only having 3 data points, it's only given us a 67% confidence to make this claim that it will be green. But the 82% comes from how many times it has been bullish. Now, Q4 has been green versus red 9 out of 11 times. And so if we can close above 59K, which we will do, there's an 82% chance Q4 is going to be bullish. Now, if you're wondering what can we expect for October, it is a 22% pump on average, but it has been as high as 60% pumps. But let's talk about some price predictions here. Well, when it comes to price prediction, are we bullish or are we bearish when it comes to Bitcoin? Well, if we kind of zoom out here and we kind of look since the March high, that was half a year ago, folks, actually more. You can see we have gone from this red zone to the green zone. And the red zone is a bearish zone and the green zone is a bullish zone. And you can tell by the lower lows and the lower highs we were creating within the red zone. But if you see here for the past 2 months, that is right, since August and September, now we're looking at higher lows as well as higher highs, spelling out a very bullish outlook for Q4. But that doesn't help me find the price target. To find the price target, we're going to use a old tried and true setup pattern. And I want to give a big shout out to Lynn_speculator_IO. The old tried and true method is going to be a cup and handle. Now he's using the monthly. We're going to use the weekly here. Now Q4, usually the best quarter for Bitcoin. Big players like BlackRock are starting to get in. We just now are wrapping up 6 months of consolidation and the US dollar is weakening. We're seeing China printing, we're seeing the US printing, and so the dollar gets weaker, Bitcoin gets stronger. Now back to the huge cup and handle pattern on the monthly. Here you can see this is a typical cup and pattern handle. You go up, you form a cup, you make a little bit of a handle, usually go up, retest the lip of the cup, and then up to the upside here. Now, before we get into the price prediction here, I do want to give a big shout out to ConstellationNetwork.io, helping sponsor our channel here. If you want to learn more about the ecosystem or more things that they're building, you can go up here, click Explore Projects, and you'll see all the cool stuff being built on the DAG/Constellation ecosystem. Now, back to the price target here. Well, it's pretty easy to see the cup. So we're going to go ahead and draw out the cup. You can see the start of the cup right there. Curve back up to the upside, and then boom, we start the handle. But I like to think this current upside movement is potentially finishing the handle, which will go up above, and then we'll bounce back down, and then we have our price target. So what is that price target here? Well, to find that out, it's a pretty simple pattern, folks. You just draw a line from the lip of the cup all the way down to the bottom, and then you measure that from the breakout, and that gives you your price prediction. Now we go ahead, get the cup, we go ahead and run it up. And whoa, we got to change the screen over here because it's so bullish. Folks, that is a short-term price prediction, $120,000 Bitcoin. And this would be the numbers we're looking at for potentially Q4. This would be a nice little Christmas time Bitcoin price if we can get this cup and handle to play out. Now, if you're wondering, that seems kind of high for Bitcoin to move that much in that short amount of time. Well, look how quickly Bitcoin was able to pump 73%, aka $30,000, did that in 42 days. And if you look at Q4, we have 92 days. So if it could pump that much in 42 days, imagine what it can do in 92 days. So very, very long period for Bitcoin to end up hitting some of these numbers. If it can move that much in 42 days, I think it can move that much in 92 days, folks. So we have a very, very bullish potential outlook for Bitcoin. Historically, this would be a terrible time to sell. You saw my price target. I think we can hit 120 this year. And if history is any indication, what we've seen with September is going to be a very green October, November, December. History has proven kindly in the past. I think it's going to prove kindly in the future. So hit that like button. I appreciate you watching this long, and I'll see you and your Bitcoin bags at Q1 2025.